pig. Pig, pig, pig. Move, please. Move, buddy. Move, move, move. They have gotten so big. So I'm going to try and measure these guys, and I need to measure their length and also the width around their chest to try work out how big they are so far and make sure we're feeding them the right amount. So best time to do that is while they're distracted. Just so back of the neck. 70. 70 and it's okay. 70 and 68. And you little fella, will you let me measure you? Guys, it doesn't taste better off the floor. It tastes better in the bowl. I promise you that. Pigs. So I was able to get the measurements of Kotlyatka because he's very patient. As far as getting little Tonkotsu's measurements, I've only been able to get his length. He's definitely a lot smaller than little Kotlyatka is. So, yeah, these guys are growing so quick. Clearly their food tastes better on the floor than it does in the pan.
Hey guys, it is a lazy Sunday on the homestead, and this is what a lazy day looks like. We just picked up a big load of wood chips because we ran out for the pigs, and they can't go very long without them,
Is your butt itchy?
As you can see, it's becoming a bit of a mess in here. We've got some food scraps over here. All their bedding's like spread all over the place. And that's their poop corner as well. So we want to raise this up, add a whole bunch of wood chips to this, and give them something to do. And also make sure there's plenty of carbon in here to counter all the nitrogen that they're just absolutely pumping into this place.
Oh my god, got him. Getting him. Nah. You can see by the pellets just how much the ground has built up since we got these pigs. Like, there is just a massive hole down there now.
So these guys...
Okay, mate. Please pause for cute pigs.
Yeah. So these guys are going to go out into the pasture forest as soon as we get our fencing and we go and get our energizer. We're going to be testing the system with just the one fence. So we're going to be using the bucket to try and keep their attention, and then just the one fence to move them on and on. As we go forward in time, we want obviously more fences, but we also want to keep this affordable.
She stole his lettuce. That's so mean. No, no chicken. No.
Down, Eris. Down.
Doing like the Shooks bully you boys. pig. Pig, pig, pig. Pig, pig, pig. Pig, pig, pig. Oi! Pig, pig, pig. Always on their heads.
Yeah. They don't mind.
Chickens put to work doing what they do best. Some for them and some for us. So I did end up deciding to move our onion plants out of the ties that we had them in and moving them into the garden bed. Because this garden bed wasn't really being used for much, the beans that I had planted in there just didn't grow. I think they ran out of warmth and so they just weren't germinating. And the same thing happened to the beans that I planted where the tomatoes used to be. My snow peas have come up, which is super exciting. But as for this area, I didn't want to waste it. I still want to make sure to keep that routine of coming out and watering my garden when it's not raining, which it has been for the last week or so. I have ended up giving the chickens access to parts of this garden to start tilling it and mixing it up for me, which is what chickens do best. They love to scratch and forage for bugs, so I'm feeding them and at the same time they're helping me to break down all the bugs and the clumps of dirt in this garden so that that's ready for springtime. One of the next garden beds I want to get started is the one next to our small garden here. Just this one right next to it, which come springtime is going to be for my melons, my capsicum, and a few other things as well. So I want to start getting this bed ready. I don't think I'll be getting all of it ready today, but I at least want to start getting the shape ready. It's had a tarp sitting on it for a long time to start to smother out some of the grass and help me to start breaking it down. So it's going to be a lot easier to break up and start planting into. Thanks, Kat. By getting this garden bed started, hopefully the chickens will be able to come into here and start to fertilize it by pooping on it and scratching around, getting rid of any bugs that don't need to be there. So yeah, that's definitely the plan. So why do all the hard work myself when I can get these amazing workers to do it for me? They're going to eat all the bad bugs in the ground, they're going to scratch it up and mix it all together. Hopefully they might get some of the old weeds that are there that are still left in there. And hopefully they're also going to poop there, so there's going to be plenty of nitrogen in that soil. Good. Morning, boys. You're getting big. Are you sitting? That's cute. Are you guys just sitting around on your butts? Your head got itchy. Masha, why is it always you? Little fluffy face. Guys, I recently found out that this part here on their face is actually their earlobes. These guys have little ears here. So weird. I'll never draw a chicken the same way again. It's always going to have ears now.